Squall refuses a channel for adult collector sand may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to another Squall Reviews. I'm Squall, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Walmart exclusive Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection G2 Universe Road Rocket. Doesn't that just flow off the tongue easily? But in all honesty, here we are. We're going to be taking a look at Road Rocket. Now, I usually do show the packaging when I do the intro. You want to see this one's packaging? Yeah. There we go. This thing was completely smashed. But at least I got it for a bit of a discount. And the figure itself was fine. That's kind of the benefit about these packagings. If anything is said about the packaging on Hasbro figures, look, this figure was in this box that got almost smashed in half and survived. So if that doesn't say something about the quality of packaging, then I don't know what does. And since this is already like that, there we go. Alright, onto the figure. So, let's take a look at Accessory, or accessories. So she gets like this big shuriken ninja star that separates and can be blade weapons, I guess. And the instructions showed that you could either mount them right in this back port, something like that, or you could mount them on the back, I guess, luggage rack of the vehicle mode. Here's a look at Road Rocket in her vehicle mode. Pretty nice. Dual headlights there, nice windscreen, rear view mirrors. Get a look at the gauges. Don't show anything, but they're there. Gas cap. You got a couple of pegs up here so that you can slot weapons. Now, unfortunately, yeah, her hands are just hanging out the back there. And it kind of looks like the tailpipe would have been like a 5mm peg, but it's just slanted downwards, so you can't put any blast effects in there. And the wheels do roll. And the front wheel actually does turn. And then of course you got a little kickstand on this side that you can flick up. But, you know, to rest it, because see, it doesn't want to stand on its own, so of course you need that kickstand. So you move the kickstand up, then you come in here and you separate this part. So that just pegs in right there, what's going to be basically her arm or shoulder joint, and what's in the leg. So we do that on both sides, and you could go ahead and flip these all the way up. like that. Next, you're going to want to split this rear tire. So if you have a fingernail, great. If not, like a little part separator will help. There you go. Once that's split, you could kind of pull this out into the side. Same with this one. You're going to take this whole assembly, kind of on a joint there, move it up, rotate this piece down, and then you're going to want to spin this around to be like that. That's going to be her thighs right here and her hips. So we could just go ahead and finish off the legs. You're going to want to take the wheel piece. It's hinged right there. Fold that all the way around. Same with the other side. Fold that around. And then you're going to unpeg from right here. Just pull it up, and this piece is going to go all the way, her knee right into the joint. There's a little latch piece right there. That's going to clip right into that red section right there. And you're going to want to just push it in until it clips just like that. Same thing on the other side. Pull that out, rotate, and push it. Might even have to pull it a little, clip it right in there. Alright, once you do that, you get the toes from here, and they're just gonna pop forward. Same with this side. All the way. There you go. Alright, so once you get that, you're going to want to, we'll look at it this way. Yeah. So you're going to want to split this. And then when you do, this whole part is going to move up, and right here is going to move down. And then you just push it until it clips right in there into her shoulder. Same with the other side. And clip. There you go. Alright. Then, let's see. So you got a ball joint right in here. And you got like a little hinge. So you're going to want to spin this around on the ball joint so that it's facing forward. That's going to align with her front of her body. And you're going to want to push it, but you're going to want to make sure this pelvis piece is out of the way. So push it, and right in there, that little notch will clip. And there you go. That will kind of lock her waist in, but you still have the ball joint to move things around. Alright, let's see. The backpack. So you spin it right on that joint. Then, once it's spun, you're going to collapse it on this joint. Let's see. Just like that. And then this joint is going to be moved. Let's see. Straight, and then you bend it in on itself so that it tucks into her back. And that's the backpack. Then you take the arms, you straighten them out, and you take these wrist guards, you pull them up and move them back a little. and they'll kind of flow with the inside of her arm here. And that will give the wrist a little bit more room to work with. There we go. All right, so there is Road Rocket. And for articulation, she's got a ball jointed head, which is kind of tight, but can look left and right. She's got, let's see, a big clear section on the back of the head, so she has some light piping. You got shoulder joints that click out about 90 degrees. You can do the full rotation. You got a bicep swivel right here, go all the way around. You got a single hinge elbow. It gives you, let's see, a little under 90, but pretty close. And then the wrists swivel. So that's pretty neat. Then for the waist, it's on a ball joint, so you get a little bit of back, a little bit of crunch. And so you don't get a whole lot of waist rotation. And that's because this is like a square going into, so it kind of hits right in there. So you don't get a whole lot of side to side, unfortunately. All right, so hips, you get the full spread. Get back and forth all the way. Okay, so you got thigh rotation right there. You get a single knee that gets you, about a little bit under 90. The feet, so the toe can clip down, and it's got a pin joint right here that only gives you a little bit of back and forth, so not too much in the ankles. But there you go. And then if you bring back her shuriken weapon, the two halves together form a peg, and that could clip anywhere like her arm or in her hands. Or if you want, you could split this and put each half on her arm like that, or in her hand as some kind of like blade weapon like that. There we go. And we'll take this out for a second because you could do more with the backpack. So the front wheel can actually just pull 100% out. Now, one thing you can do is you could split this front wheel, and it just goes like that, and this could be some form of weapon, because they show that you could put this in her hand. Like so. Now there's really no place for this to clip in anywhere, but you know, you can at least get this kind of weapon. And that's not all. You could also hinge the backpack down out of the way. There's a peg hole right back here behind her head, and it shows that you could put that in that peg hole. You might have to move this down a little bit more. But you could get this in that peg hole, like that. And then you could rearrange this up and bring these out. And there you got kind of wings, kind of VTOL wings. Almost looks like Windblade. And if you wanted to, I'm pretty sure if you got like a Windblade head, you could make like a vehicle form, like a ground vehicle form, Windblade. That's at least one other way you could do it. Plus, it doesn't show in the instructions, but the whole front of the motorcycle is barely in there. So it's held on by just this tab. And the tab even has a little notch in there for the pin that's right in here. But it's not actually attached. It just holds on with friction. So if you want to give her a cleaner backpack, you could take that completely off. You could take, let's see, could take this completely off. Bring that back the way it was. And there you go. You got like an absolutely clean backpack. There we go. And then this, I mean, it's got pegs right there. So if you want to peg something in there, let's just try something. Do something like that. There we go. But, can't really attach that anyway. Well, you can always slap this back on her back and there we go. And just push this right in. Let's see, we'll do this. There we go. Alright guys, some final thoughts on Road Rocket. As far as a repaint of the original Legacy RC, I think this works pretty good. It's a nice color scheme. It's a nice homage to the G2 Road Rocket. I like the shuriken weapon with the little bit of paint there. It really fits her. I like that the backpack has different configurations, so if you want, you could fold all this stuff up and just have it hanging off the back, or you could open it up, spread it out, make it look a little bit more dynamic. That looks pretty cool. I did forget to mention that she has ports on the bottom of her feet, so if you still have weaponizers, fossilizers, all that good stuff, blast effects, you can put that stuff in there. You can have some fun. So I think this figure looks pretty good. I am a little biased. I got mine for kind of a discount since the box was all smashed up, but I say it's worth checking out. I definitely like this over the Legacy RC, just color wise and the look. So there you go. Alright guys, you like this video? Why not give me a thumbs up, a share, a subscribe? All that stuff is free for you, but helps my channel to grow. And of course, come back, check out more Legacy, more Transformers, and we'll see you in the next one, alright? Till then, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but helps my channel grow. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.